How's it going, guys? My name is Sean. Welcome to Venom Racing. Today we're going to go see what John's up to in the garage.
20 pounds of boost, here I come.
John, what the hell are you doing, man?
Dude, I'm just working on my GTR. Ah, crap, it's just the G35. Spin the intro.
I need you more than you know.
How's it going, guys? So today we're back in the garage working on the G35, if you catch my drift. So what are we doing today, John?
So ultimately we're getting back to it. We're working on the front end. I have almost all of the parts to get the front end put together. All new core support, all new headlights, all new fender. Obviously we now have a new hood sitting on here. We'll show you guys that a little bit more later. But ultimately, ultimately we're just trying to get it pretty much finalized. There's a somewhat decent chance I might be selling this car, but it's going to be sold to my parents, so it'll still be around. I'm not selling it off completely. So we're trying just to get it ready to where we can really start driving it. I've actually daily driven it a little bit as it's been. Got a couple of weird looks from the cops here and there. Only got pulled over once because it was at night and I only had one headlight, so don't do that. But ultimately we are trying to get it back to where it's going to be completely fixed. The only thing I'm missing really is the front bumper. I do have one ordered. It's been ordered for a few weeks now from Outcast Garage. It just hasn't been shipped yet. I'm imagining that somehow I ordered literally the last one that they had, or they just don't have any, so they're having to remake some. So hopefully I get that within the next month or two. So, when Sean came over to help, later on Zach will be over too. We're going to knock this out. I got to fix the bent frame rail that's right here. You can see I've already started cutting that. I'm going to be cutting that off, welding in a new piece of the frame rail. And then basically after we get that done, we can bolt core support on, bolt headlights, bolt fender, bolt everything on. It should be pretty easy after we get that knocked out. Nothing too complicated.
Then we might have to find you a new car, John. You got too many cars as it is, but we might have to sell a few and then...
I mean, I do have an addiction to cars, so...
And we're always about buying two of the same cars, and maybe we might be doing something similar with one of our other builds that's going on in Product Press right now, which we'll be working on tomorrow. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next one.
Not to drop too many hints, but might be working on tomorrow.
Than what we had. And maybe the stars align, but our hearts can't mend together. I need you more than you will know. I need you more than you know.
What's going on, guys? Didn't realize you were in the back seat. You're in the 4Runner today.
So right now we're going to go pick up Zach. Yes, we're not working. It's 100 degrees outside. There's not even homeless people on the side of the road begging for money. It's that damn hot. Because they're in their Mercedes parked on the side of the road. But we're going to go pick up Zach. He's at work right now at the radio station. So we'll see y'all guys in a second. Maybe get a coffee.
I need you more than you know.
2,000 years later.
Alright guys, so while John's over there welding up the whole frame rail, I actually built the end plate that we're going to bolt the core support into. So we're actually going to cut, what John's doing right now is he's welding on a plate to it. He's going to weld like a little bar that acts as a frame rail. And we're going to weld this to the actual bar itself so we can bolt the core support up to it. I know it's not pretty by any means, you're not going to see it, so we're not too worried about it. But pretty much I went ahead and measured it, figured out where I need to drill the holes at from the core support itself, and went ahead and cut it to size, fill out the holes, and we should be good to go. See what John's up to. Sean. What's up? Oh, redo it?
Look on his face.
Any bolts or nuts yet?
Thomas,
Yeah.
what did you do with Sean's nuts?
Threw them in a bowl, and I said, go find them.
Damn. Did you find them?
I found 2 nuts. I found 2 nuts, guys.
2 nuts that work?
Yeah, I haven't tested them yet.
Do you have the bolt with you?
Yeah, well, I found 4 bolts, 24 of them.
You didn't. Alright guys, so I just got done welding on the tube that we're using to replace the frame rail. I have one end piece on the frame rail. I went ahead and welded the tube, and then now we just finished up. We bolted on the last end piece. We're going to actually put that on the core support, bolt the rest of the core support in place so it's sitting as it should, and then I'll tack in that final plate to the tube. That way we get the fitment just the way we need it. One of the things I'm going to say too is because I actually did tube off this frame rail, I've only tacked it in for the most part, because I don't want the tube to be so strong that if it ever got hit in the same spot again, it's going to end up pushing the frame rail in further, causing a lot more damage than it did this time. So I want it to be able to break off if it got in another wreck. That way it doesn't sit there and actually put more damage onto the frame rail.
Yeah, I mean, we'll go ahead and just bolt it up and line it up, tack it on there with the new plate that pretty plate I made, you know. Nah, it kind of if it doesn't matter, you're not going to see it anyways, but we're going to go ahead and do that, get the front core support on, and send it.
And honestly, once we get the front core support on, it's pretty much cake after that. We're just bolting everything back on. We got the new headlights to bolt in, a new fender, hood's already on. After that, it's really just bolting everything on, and we're almost done.
Did you say cake?
I did say cake. Bitches love cake.
Bitches love cake.
That's a wrap!
I just want to know, okay, Thomas, do you remember like when my advice was like for you to not wear brown shirts?
No.
Well, it was.
Why?
Well, when you can see everything. But,
yeah, dude, we're working, like, who gives a
I'm just saying it looks better.
than what we had. And maybe the stars align, but our hearts can't mend together. I need you more than you will know. I need you more than you know.
John, what the hell do you think this means? This is a lifting device only.
I mean, when you gotta lift midgets, what else are you gonna use?
You're not wrong.
That was cut. That was it, guy. That wasn't even fucking funny. Cut it. Cut. Bitches love cake.
I need you more than you know.
Alright guys, so these are the new headlights I bought. You can see they're kind of pretty big. These are actually aftermarket headlights that we're going to be installing. They're tinted black as well. I'd say they're pretty big. They're about 38 double Bs. They're pretty good headlights. These are pretty bright. We put these on Joy's 350Z. I really liked them, so I decided to go ahead and get these for the G35.
Did you enjoy that?
Oh, I loved it. All out. Alright guys, so I went ahead and installed the driver's side fender, and we have a little bit of fitment issues. Honestly, it fits good here and up against where it goes up against the door, but the problem is that honestly I'd recommend when you are dealing with wrecked cars, sometimes I recommend going with OEM body panels just because of this. Because if you look over here where it connects to the door, it looks like, I mean, we could adjust a little bit more right here, but honestly we're fitting pretty good at this top point, so this adjustment screw right here we don't really want to mess with. But if you look right here, even if we bolted in at the bottom, it still bows out right here at the door panel, so we really have to work that if we want to get that to meet the door. But that's kind of one thing that you run into when you're buying knockoff body panels. Sometimes you get really lucky and they fit perfect, but sometimes you run into issues like that. But besides that, well, I guess we'll have to work it eventually later on down the road, whatever John wants to do.
Alright guys, so we just got done with the G35. We've got the new core support in. I made the new mount for the core support where the frame was bent. We also got new headlights and also a new carbon fiber hood. I actually bought this brand new. It's a little dirty because it's been sitting outside getting rained on a little bit. But it is a brand new, it's a Seaman carbon fiber hood. We went ahead and got everything bolted up. All we're pretty much missing right now is a front bumper. I will say a big issue I ran into with these headlights, these are actually, I forget the name brand of them, you can find them on Amazon. They're about almost $400 for the set of them. I didn't realize these didn't come without the HIDs and the ballasts, so I had to transfer that over from my old headlights, which I only had one. So, and the mounting was terrible to try and get the HID in there. Like I barely made it work, and I'm not happy about how it is. But it's in there, it's working. I just got to get another one for the other side, and then I've got full headlights again. John, you got anything else to add?
Honestly, so we went ahead and fitted the driver's side fender, and John didn't buy an OEM style fender, so it was kind of a replica. I don't know, was it Kappa?
I don't remember the name brand. No, no, it was just one off Amazon, to be honest.
Okay,
yeah.
So sometimes you get lucky, and you'll find a fender that's good fitment and every OEM fitment for the most part. But sometimes it's better off just buying OEM fenders because you get the fitment. We did have a little bit of fitment issues coming on the door, like it just kind of wants to bow out a little bit. We might be able to fix that once we get the actual hinge, because that's actually where the fender bolts into as part of the hood hinge. So maybe once we get that in there, it might suck it up a little bit, but for all the adjustment, we couldn't get it to come in just a little bit more. So what do you think about that, John? Are we going to try working?
We might try and find another fender, in all honesty. The nice thing is, right now, it at least looks better because it has a fender. It's not like we don't have a fender, so it still looks a lot better. But the fitment, like you said, it really is not good at all, and it's going to be very hard to try to work that just because it's right in the middle of the shape. It almost takes cutting and re-welding to fix it, I think. But at the same time, we might just wait. We might be able to find another wrecked car that I can pull a fender off of. That's fine. Occasionally those do come around. Unfortunately, the G35s are harder to find wrecked than like a 350Z.
Or we can say it's just an aero modification.
Yeah.
It's just an air vent out the side.
Yeah, it's just an air vent.
Why fenders?
It cools the brakes, right?
Yeah. Plank, what do you got to say about this?
Oh, he agrees.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard that.
All right, guys. So if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our videos. And also, we'll be working on the Mustang tomorrow.
Yep, Mustang's going to be coming soon again. We're going to be trying to have a video on the Mustang every week. So the first video of the week will be something else. Second video will probably be the Mustang. And we're going to do that until the Mustang is completely done. We're going to be trying to get our projects knocked out of the way. For right now, this G35 is somewhat done. We did get what we wanted done. I'm literally just missing the front fender and the grill, the front bumper and grill. The front bumper is on the way. It's been ordered. It just hasn't shipped yet. I think they're building a new one, so that takes some time, unfortunately. But once that comes here, we'll make a video of installing the front bumper. And then after that, the G35 is pretty much done.
So go ahead and like the video, drop a comment down below, and we will see you guys in the next one.
Bitches love cake.
Bitches love cake.
You walked down the front last time, so I had to do it this time.
Walk different directions.
I don't know what it is.
Meanwhile.
Hey Thomas, really though, where'd you
Hey,
put the nuts that you bought?
My name's John. Alright guys, so we ordered this piece of shit, and this stupid piece of shit, we can't even bolt it to the car. Essentially what happened is, I was supposed to get the driver side one, I got the passenger
virgin ears.
What the
man?
Man?
Come on now.
Sean, can't stand that guy, what the this him.